I am here. Hello. B702 has claimed the first, and Phoenixy has subscribed with Prime. So we're going to go ahead and get a royalty-free Halloween music started right off the bat. Shuffle is on. And royalty-free scary Halloween music, spooky background royalty-free music by Music for Video. Oh yeah. As for the claiming of MS Paint, do it whenever. This kind of jams, actually. I'm into it. This sounds awesome. Anyway, we have a horror cube draft to queue up for. Okay. Oh yeah, no. So I'll turn it down. There we go. Maybe around like that is good. We should be up here on the leaderboard. We are DB_33L. Okay, there we are. 2 trophies on Horror Cube. I'm just a Horror Cube prodigy. I don't know what else to say. I'm immediately drawn towards Intrepid Adversary, Lifebane Zombie, and Snapcaster Mage. I think Intrepid Adversary is the pick. Slayer of the Wicked can also do some horrific things. But I'm going to take the Adversary. Adversary is just such a strong card. A 4-mana Lord that pumps everything, and it also gets better later in the game. And also you can play it on turn 2. It just does everything. And then here's the Mind Flayer. Will Mind Flayer get us a trophy twice? Or 3 times now? Because it's already gotten us a trophy twice. Yeah, nothing else even compares. Mind Flayer is so broken. The triple trophy Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer, 100% win rate in this cube. I am 6-0 with Mind Flayer. What do you guys think about keeping the haunted house lo-fi going on? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not sure about the vibe. Maybe it'll bring us luck during the draft. We'll see how I feel after a little bit. I'm not really enchanted by a lot of these cards. I could take Sundown Pass just as fixing. Or I could take... Ah, okay. Good pun. I will take the feedback. Possess Scab could be interesting. Scour the Laboratory isn't a bad card. Because I'm not in on Bloodletter. I think it's too hard to cast, generally. I think I'm going to take Scour the Lab. Imprison the Moon can do some work. Selfless Spirit as well is very strong. Selfless Spirit Mind Flayer combo, right? Yeah, I think I'm in on the Spirit. It's a creature for Delirium. Interesting pack. Increasing Devotion does seem pretty good, doesn't it? Especially with the Intrepid Adversary. I can see it. Ooh. Ooh. Holy smokes, this pack is loaded. Do I want Ishkana? I'd have to start drafting mana pretty heavily. When compared to Jace... Oh, man. It's hard to pass this card. It's very strong. Man, this pack is so tough. Because Jace is, like, objectively the right pick if you want to stay low on colors, but Ishkana is the best card in the pack. I'm going to take Ishkana. And Ishkana is just the best card in pack. I don't think it's close between her and Jace. And now maybe we go a little bit more green rather than blue. Because blue feels very cut. Yeah, we could also see white going. That's probably the better call. Because I don't want to cut blue all the way because Mind Flayer is very strong. Wolf here. I mean, green is just wide open. Swamp Forest Island or Hollowed Fountain. I think the Zagoth Triumph is more important. Oh, Dreamroot Cascade. Holy smokes. Yeah, okay. Green-blue is the right call. Blue-black. We can splash it off the Zagoth Triumph. We are very 5-drop heavy. Game Trail for a little bit of red, or we want Briar Bridge? Probably just Briar Bridge. It also has a nice synergy with Ishkana. I'm just drafting our last draft deck. This is our last deck. Ishkana, Mind Flayer, Wolfear. We have the same 5-drops as the last time. And we trophied last time, so, you know, we could probably bring it back. Guess Crawling Sensation. Seems better than the other two. Man, black is really open. I wish Mana Vault was in this cube. That would be incredible for us. I wish we could... Oh, only we could open Mana Vault. That would be nice. All right, we already have 6 cards that we're not considering, so... Okay, Misty is like the snap, like, first thing I see. Verdant is better. Is Verdant better? It's probably not better, actually. Yeah, it's just Misty, and it's not really even close. Outland Liberator is like the second best card in pack for us, I think. All right, well, our mana's like already very good. A little bit of acceleration with Root Coil Creeper. I'm not big on Kozilek's Unsealing. We didn't cast it once last time we had it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Root Coil Creeper and be happy with the 2-mana Dork. Although Surveil land would be pretty sweet for our Delirium building. Ooh, unsubstantiate. Holy moly. Briarprack Alpha is also pretty good. I'm just going to take the bounce spell. Spider spawning might be in the cube. I'm not familiar with the entire list, like front to back. But it's a possibility. I don't see why it wouldn't be. You know, it's definitely horror themed. It makes the cut. Oh man, I don't need another 5-drop. Emma's Paint Magic. We'll get that after we're done with the draft here. Borderland Ranger. Our man is already pretty good. Forbidden Alchemy is just Impulse in our deck. We can splash it off the Zagoth's Realm, the flashback, though. Could we get Crush of Tentacles going? It's possible. I think I'm just going to take Forbidden Alchemy. Beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power tied for the greatest power. 2 target creatures. Tasha can be splashed off the Zagoth. Tasha's pretty good. Which is also another 5-drop. Maybe just Geese's. No, double black is so hard to swing. I guess I'm just taking Tasha out of this pack. Yeah, we are all 5-drops. It's pretty bad. Sludge Monster. Like, that's the immediately I'm like, ooh, Sludge Monster. Yeah. I feel like such a doofus. Mirror Room. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Oh my gosh, we're going to be unbeatable if we get to 5 mana. Could flip the switch. Instead of Mirror Room. It complements our Forbidden Alchemy. Put a creature card from among them into your hand and the rest into your graveyard. Flashback. This card seems really good. Silent Departure's insane. Lock that in. Return to Nature or Underground Mortuary. I'll probably take the Underground Mortuary. It makes splashing Tasha a little bit more reasonable. Could also just take the Artifact Hate. Engrave Hate. Yeah, Surveil also matters, of course. Geralf or... Geralf's a good blocker. I think maybe the Briarpack Alpha is just doing a little bit more for us, though. Just like a flash 3/3 seems really good. And it can target itself. Just like flash 5/5, eat your creature that's attacking me seems very strong. Maybe we don't need Tasha. I probably wouldn't be running the Underground Mortuary in that case, even though it's good for Delirium. Because we already have Tracker's Instincts. Does Forbidden Alchemy put in the graveyard? Rest in your graveyard. So we already have some Delirium Builder. Yeah, Misty, it's good with Misty, but so is Zagoth Triumph. Like, I don't want double tap lands. What about Ishkana ability? We can just get off the Zagoth Tram. It's okay. And last time we played this deck, I did not have Ishkana's ability under me. Like, I wouldn't be able to activate Ishkana in the last deck, and it didn't matter. Just building a board off Ishkana is, like, fine. I guess I'll take these cards. Deal combat damage to an opponent, investigate. Exile a creature come from your graveyard, investigate, you lose 2 life. You know, I could see it. It's not my favorite, but it's not crazy. I do have 0/1 drops. You don't need 1 drops most of the time. Ooh, Bitter Triumph is such a good card. So is Graveyard Trespasser. I think it's just Lashweed Lurker. This card is very good. Wooded Foothills too. Oh, man. Will the Lashweed Lurker wheel? I think so. It's possible. Because we have a lot of double blue, double green. Like, getting our 3rd mana under us is very sweet. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this versus Lashweed Lurker. Because the Lurker's so good. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Foothills. Old Rutstein. Huh? That's interesting. Inexorable Blob, though. Twist Reality. Man, there's some good choices here. It's between Twist Reality and Inexorable Blob. I think I'm leaning more towards the Blob. The Blob. Avacyn's Pilgrim. I am snapping that up. I know there's a breeding pool in here, but I need this dork. Yeah, there's no other option. Okay. Hmm. Do I just want Batterskull? It seems like the best card in the pack for us, honestly. Like maybe Seal of Primordium is like a secondary one. Ooh, Gorex. Is that good? Like, I could probably swing double black with my mana. We're pretty creature dense. Storm the Festival. Oh man, can we do it? I just don't have a lot of ramp. Like, I'm not going to take Secrets of the Key. Let's do Storm the Festival. Let's see if we can get this going. Yeah, I've found that ramp is pretty sparse in this cube. I guess we're just taking Just the Wind. Bounce some creatures. Hedge Maze. Rabid Bite, though. Yeah, I think I got to take the Rabid Bite here. Hedge Maze is very good, but If it came that late, we'll probably get the breeding pool back. Ascendant Pack Leader. This is insane. Oh, wait, no. Reclusive Taxidermist is better. Lashlead Lurker came back as projected. Maybe we can swing Old Rutstein off of a fetch land. We got our breeding pool back. We have 2 fetch lands that can both get black, so we have 4 black sources. It's not absurd to be flashing back Old Rutstein, splashing Ishkan is activated, and also Forbidden Alchemy flashback. We're splashing all 3 of these things. We could sideboard in Graph Reaver. Seal for the board. I need to make 1 cut as the deck stands. It's hard to say it isn't Storm the Festival. Or Scour the Lab. Nah, it's probably just Storm the Festival. I'll try to make Gorex work. I don't think we will, but... Okay. We have a very interesting deck. Triskaidekaphobia. That's kind of a free ball. Let's build our deck and then we'll do the MS Paint Magic. Okay. I don't think we want to splash either of those. The card I'm most worried about is Ongoing Investigation. It wants to add 1 swamp to my deck. We have Zagoth Triumph, Woodland Cemetery, Underground Mortuary, Misty Rainforest, Wooded Foothills. That's already 5 black sources. How does this look? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Seems good to me. Okay, great. So, MS Paint Magic, B702. What do you want? The MS Paint is open. What is the card? Are you here, B702? Have I pulled open my MS Paint or not? So, 'tis okay. I suppose we can just queue, and then if B702 returns, then we shall do it then. We are now queuing. Opponent found. This is a keeper. Avacyn's Pilgrim. Yes, I drew all the art on my channel and everything. Could go for a 3-drop if I wanted to, but let's just get the tap land out of the way and get our second dork in play. Now we're ready to Mind Flayer something on turn 3. Pretty dope. Of course, we can also just get ready to Forbidden Alchemy as well. Cemetery Prowler. I will absolutely take that card with my Mind Flayer. Do I want a forest or an island? We already have double blue. Our hand is all blue, though. Forbidden Alchemy. Probably want flip the switch. Creature, land, creature. Yeah, I'll take flip the switch. If we just spike Mind Flayer into play here, and then we also get to untap, if those two things occur, we win the game, because flip the switch counters their next spell if it's a removal spell, and then we kind of just own. And we also have Just the Wind as well to bounce our own Mind Flayer in the face of a removal spell. So if we get to untap here, the game is closed. Okay, that answers Mind Flayer. That does make this creature 4 or more. Okay, I need 1 more. I do not quite have Delirium. Lashweed Lurker. Do I have a sorcery in my graveyard? I have an instant. Okay, so this turns on Scour the Lab. Seems pretty good to me. And this can fetch a Surveil land to try to hit the 4th creature for Reclusive Taxidermist. Kind of trouncing our opponent right now. Oh, yikes, that's pretty bad. If he pluses on this, though, there's a chance I could gotcha him. Oh, okay. Let's try to surveil a creature. Come on, creature. Oh. Yeah, go ahead, fight it, Garrick. Bow! That was sick! Come on, guys. You're allowed to think that's super cool. A little fanfare is worth it. All right. I'm just going to swing with Reclusive Tracker. Attacking with both doesn't change the clock much. I'd rather just have this mana. And this makes us a clue with Ongoing Investigation. Yeah, we have a counter spell. We have a bounce spell. We have a clue crack. Jeez. Looking pretty good. Interesting. Opponent conceded. All right, very well. I didn't see much that makes me want to change anything. I feel like we're in a pretty good matchup. It's a little bit slow, but can I keep it? It's all of our colors. No, I don't think I can do it. This is better. Put back Crawling Sensation. Do we really need 4 lands? Could probably put back the Forest. Traverse for basic. Okay, got a Forest. Do I want another land? No, I don't think so. Twitching Doll. That's going to be a problem. I think I'll shock. Let's get our Taxidermist in play. Damn. All right. Incendiary Flow. And Alvison's Pilgrim. Okay. Well, let's just drop the Briar Bridge tracker. We're looking a little bit more likely to lose the tempo battle here. We could still come back off of like a big Ishkana. Ugh, Arlen. This is where we start to get a little bit weak. I don't know if we can answer a wide board. Swing at Arlen first. Great, I will take the double trade. Great, we drew our land. I would like Ishkana, and then I would like to top deck an untapped land. All while doing Delirium as well from the rest of the cards that go in the graveyard. Opponent's really thinking on this one. We whiffed. Still, that's Delirium. Okay, opponent can cast stuff as though it had flash and it gets a +1/+1 counter. Didn't attack or anything. Interesting. Briar Pack Alpha. I think I'm just going to draw 4 here. Not my favorite thing to do, but... Well, with this hand, we could probably win. Depends what my opponent plays, of course. Ooh, I think we might be dead. 6, 10. Oh yeah, we're super dead here. Because it's going to +0. Yep, just slightly too short, or too slow on the Ishkana. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. We'll do it. Alright. We just need that perfect mix of bounce spells and early game dorks. That is not what I just described. It is way, way better. Keep. Avacyn's Pilgrim. All right. Taxidermist. Hopefully doesn't get removed. Oh, that's fine. Just a 4/3. No big deal. Ooh. I think I'm just going to pass here. Briar Pack Alpha is very funny. Now, of course, like we could kill Garrick again. But all right. Briar Pack Alpha. Target itself. Block with Briar Pack Alpha. Brutal. Okay, Cemetery Prowler, sure thing. Your creatures are definitely cheaper. Okay. I mean, I could just bounce that, and I think I will. Just jam my monsters. We have just the wind open. All right. Once we get that 5th mana unlock, we're off to the races here. My opponent Garrick something, I can just the wind whatever he's Garricking. Cemetery Prowler again. All right, that's going to exile my sorcery. Kessig Prowler. Man, he's close to flipping that. Do I want to adjust the wind again? I think so. Just bounce this. Okay, Avacyn's Pilgrim. That's not nothing. I think I'll offer up the trade. Sounds good to me. So, like, these are their most expensive cards in our deck. So, like, if we're drawing non-lands, it should still be action. Whereas this flipping into a 4/4 that can't be blocked by more than one creature is actually significantly pretty bad. Like, it could have flipped this turn if he plays an untapped land. Like, this just shuts off an untapped land being a good draw. And if he plays a good card, then an untapped land for us is also very stellar because we can play Mind Flayer. Attacks with Avacyn's Pilgrim. I'm not going to take the trade. I'd rather keep my Avacyn's Pilgrim. Cemetery Prowler. Very well. I think Ishkan is going to be off the table. Just like completely locked under Delirium. I might just play her as a 3/5, honestly. Okay, there's our untapped land. So we can Mind Flayer his creature. Or I could play Ishkana without Delirium. Nah, I think I'm just going to Mind Flayer that thing. God, what a good card. This card's broken. Sure. Kill my Mind Flayer. But you had to spend Garrick on it, and your creature can't attack this turn. Hey, that's pretty stellar, actually. So if I double block the Cemetery Prowler, he can choose to kill Briarpack Alpha or Avacyn's Pilgrim, but not both. Ooh, bummer. That's pretty rough. At least we have doubled up creatures now. If he messes up and doesn't choose just the wind, then we could have a game here. Oh my gosh, he's storming off. Like, exiling a creature here would be bad for him. He wants to exile just the wind to shut me off of Delirium. But he might choose Mind Flayer or whatever, just the trauma lasting. He exiled Garrick. Strange. All right, mill 2 different card types. Damn. We hit a land, but not a different land type or different card type. All right, now this is the question. Do we play Ishkana even though we don't have Delirium? Do I think I can live for a turn? He can play Overlord. I think I'll just pass. I don't want to play Ishkana just yet. We'll basically guaranteed get Delirium this turn. Okay, it doesn't seem to be Overlord. Avabruck Caretaker is scary. Choosing the creature I already want to kill. He chose a creature. Interesting. I think I'll gain 5. All right, well, we can't let that thing flip, so we're going to play Ishkana no matter what. Unless we draw a better spell, I guess. Yes, I would like to mill 2 cards. All right, we hit Ishkana. Is it too late? That is the question. Avabruck Caretaker is just going to run away with the game here if I can't kill it. Ooh. It's pretty bad. Yeah, just all gas all the time. We don't have a board clear or anything. Ooh. My opponent might have slipped up here. Nope, he was smart. Didn't attack with Avabruck Caretaker. Yeah, damn, we're gonna lose this game. I'll take 6. There's no reason not to mill 2. Okay, unsubstantiate. Does that, like, do anything? Could return something to his hand. We'll return the token to kill it. Okay, he has 2 forests in hand and nothing else. So he's flipping the Uvenwald Oddity. I think we're just dead though, yeah. Well, not a lot we could have done in that situation. Once the board gets flooded, it's over for us. We just don't have a board clear. Yeah, we just have to get ahead and make our board first. We don't really have a way to answer a board that's already in play. All right, we found our opponent. Yes, I would like to play first. Maybe dissection tools could have came in. That's a thought. Okay, this game's looking pretty good so far. Not when we tap like that, like this. Recoil Creeper. We have a fun flashback play next turn. Oh my goodness, Ishkana. So we go green, blue, Tracker's Instincts. Take the Lashweed Lurker. Flashback the Tracker's Instincts. Uvenwald Oddity. Brutal. Oh my lord. I just looked at 8 cards. He's gonna like Soren Markov minus put. Okay, that's fine. Not needed, not needed. We're almost out of lands. We've milled so many. Uvenwald Oddity. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 10 of our lands in play? That's crazy. Or 10 of our lands already accounted for? We don't have Delirium yet, so I'm just gonna Briar Bridge Tracker and then bounce this card. And hopefully just replays it. Manor Gargoyle. Destructible as long as it has Defender. So it's indestructible Defender. Wow, that's pretty goddamn annoying. I could try to crack my clue and get my next land. Okay, there we go. Get another Island, and we can just develop the blob. And no attacks. And the next turn can be Mind Flayer, steal the Manor Gargoyle, or Wolfear Silverheart on my Trampler, or etc. A lot of play. Okay, replays the Mana Form Hellkite. Intriguing. Sorcery. We already have a sorcery in the graveyard. I'm gonna Mind Flayer the Gargoyle and then offer the trade on the dragon. Alternatively, I could steal the dragon. No, I'm gonna steal the Gargoyle and offer the dragon trade. All right, he took the dragon trade. Graveyard Trespasser. I think we have a lot of duplicates of each of our card types. Nope, we only have one sorcery. Oh. That is a little bit sad. We already have a good amount of lands in the graveyard. I think I'm gonna Wolfear Silverheart the Mind Flayer. Or I could Lashweed Lurker. I think I like that more. Using the Manor Gargoyle. And then the ward, I think I'm just going to discard Ishkana. Because I cannot turn on Delirium right now. Okay, opponent conceded. It's always nice when it goes to plan. Seal of Primordium is going to be really good. It makes it so he can never actually activate his Gargoyle. I'll just take old Rustine out. Also, it's an enchantment for Delirium. And this deck seems a little Delirium troubled. This hand seems a little bit slow. We are on the draw. I can take a mulligan. I think I'll toss back just the island. No, the forest. This hand casts Mind Flare. The double green doesn't. Revealed Swamp. Sinister Concoction. Not the Sinister Potion. Oh, gosh. Of course I put away my forest now. I'm such a silly Billy. We're going to need to draw this eventually, so might as well make it now. All right, grabbing my phone. Ooh. Phone grabbed. All right, let us play Avacyn's Pilgrim in the Swamps in play. If he wants to 2-for-1 himself to get rid of Avacyn's Pilgrim, I am totally cool with that. Moonrager Slash. I see. Well, I'm going to develop the card that 2-for-1s. So that way, if he Sinister Concoctions this, it's not that big of a deal still. Insatiable Gorgers. Hit you for 4. Pass the turn. Stromkirk Captain. Thank God we got rid of the Gorgers. In Blood Tithe Harvester. Alright, that's pretty brutal. Crack my clue. Ongoing investigation. I think I'm just going to Forbidden Alchemy. Ishkanov. Let us get our royalty-free music going while I make this decision. I kind of just want Island. I need to guarantee that I can Mind Flayer next turn. Though the Sinister Potion here makes it pretty rough. Halloween by Infraction. We just need to deal with what's on board, and our opponent will be out of gas. I'll just let it hit me. Nope, you get one. Olivia's Dragooner. I'm just going to cast Uvenwald Oddity, hopefully bait the Sinister Concoction. If he wants to drop a double block here, I'm very happy about it. Oh, no, they both have first strike. I thought this only gave other creatures first strike. I just completely blanked there. That's so bad of me. What a good card. Yeah, that was my bad. That's really bad. Olivia's Bloodsworn. That's very good. That's 6. Yep. 10 damage in the air. And he has a face-up kill spell. Didn't attack with the weird. He just kills it in response. Like, he's just going to put it on top of his deck, and then he draws it, and then I'd lose. You gain 2 life. That's a lot of life to gain. Hi, Zeonite. So I'm taking 3, 6. $10, $12. The blob will stop this attack. 4. It'll just be 10 damage. If he draws another vampire, I'm dead. Because this can give it haste. Unless he just never pops the Sinister Potion. The play I want to do is Mind Flayer something and then sacrifice it. Like if he plays a 5-drop, it's really funny, but I'm hard pressed to think of a 5-drop that isn't a vampire that kills me forever. If he just hits me for 10, it's okay. Okay, I can block here. I can live at 1. Did my opponent just not math that out, or am I going to get burned? Okay, there you go. I'm just burned. Submit deck. I don't really think I need another... I don't need dissection tools like Batterskull. Unless... Actually, it could be pretty cool. It could be kind of cool, I think, maybe. It's also Delirium. Would you like to play first? Yes. I suppose I'll... it seems pretty flooded, this hand. Though we do have Forbidden Alchemy. I'll keep. I will develop my Seal of Primordium, which is a lot of Delirium for that Ishkana I just drew. Alright. Not that big of a deal. Ugh. He has the curve. Just the Wind, Mind Flayer, or Uvenwald Oddity. I think I'm going to take the Oddity. Even though Mind Flayer is kind of broken. This is going to put a creature, instant, and land into the graveyard. So we will have Delirium next turn. Or by turn 5, anyway. I think we just want to develop the Oddity before doing anything else. Oop. Bash. Rending Flame. Very well. That's why you attack with the Uvenwald Oddity there. I will Seal of Primordium itself. Ishkana. Ooh. Ha ha ha. Cute board, opponent. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn, we're going to be able to start activating Ishkana. Now, my thing is like, do we need to attack? Like, I don't think so. I'm just going to drain my opponent out. Or try to. And plus, these big blockers keep back the mana for Hellkite monsters. Let's go! Opponent decided he could not beat Ishkana. All right, maybe we can 2-1 this draft. Bummer that we do not keep our 100% win rate with Mind Flayer and Ishkana, but we can certainly go for the 2-1. I'm going to turn on my fan. Let me know if you guys can hear it, if it's too bad. Hopefully my audio quality didn't decrease or anything. We have our game. This hand has a lot of early interaction and proactive plays in case there isn't anything to bounce. Seems good to me. Neglected Heirloom. Gustav Shepherd. Okay, it just has Intimidate. So I guess I'll just cast an Ongoing Investigation to keep the werewolf face up. Okay. Well, it's going to turn into Ass Mouth Blade. Man, I would love to cast Root Coil Creeper. Yeah, I don't have to adjust the wind this thing quite yet. I can take 6. That's fine. I'll take my 7. Regenerate werewolf creatures you control. My monster. That's a heartbreaker. I would have been able to blob and then bounce. I don't need to do this right away. Oh, wait. I do need to bounce it right away, don't I? No, I don't. It's just gonna flip. It's okay. Doesn't matter what side this thing's on. Hmm. I shall investigate and gain 2 life. I shall sludge your monster. Nice grizzly bear, man. Please don't draw a kill spell, I'll cry. Yeah, it's a 6/5 first striker. Not a lot I can do against that one. Okay, I mean, that's not nothing, but if I don't attack this turn, I die, so. Inexorable blob. Can't kill me with both creatures. Have to block here. Interesting. Is my only play to Hail Mary for something off this? I think so. Or do I do it off the clue token? I'm hard pressed to think of a monster that gets me out of this situation. That I could cast for 3 mana. I could gain a little bit of life, but it's not going to be enough. Put target non-land permanent. Is there a way out of this? Could go up to 5. No, I'm just going to Tracker's Instincts here. You know, we're just dead here. Bummer. Oh, I felt so close to stabilizing there. It's just the blade got us. So maybe we want the seal. Ooh, whoops. Submitted too early. Should be fine. We have an early bounce spell. All right, turn 3 blob into no turn 2 play. Seems pretty good. All right, we're curbing. Tap this for green mana. If we get to untap with this blob, this is like pretty game over. Okay, great. Whew, for a second I thought it was going to be too easy. Wow, nothing. I don't think I played the Briar Pack Alpha. Nice. Got ourselves a nice little creature. 4 mana. For Arlen Cord. Put another creature into our yard. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill Arlen. What a cool card. Very well. Ooh. Okay, we got our next mana for Ishkana. Just get rid of the dork. And then we have a counter spell. This should be the last card type we need for Ishkana. Boop. Yeah, he needs like Pyroclasm to come back from this. Nothing. Well, I'm not going to commit anything more to the board. Let's see, actually. If I can go... No, I can't. I don't have enough mana to drop Ubenwald Oddity and then also flip the switch. I can Silent Departure the Wolf token, though. Yep, I figured there'd be something. You silly goose. Counter your spell. Enjoy your one life while you have it. Alright. Let's put in Seal of Primordium. Maybe Dissection Tools. Red Steam was pretty good there. Maybe Crawling Sensation's a little too slow. And maybe Scour the Lab. It's either that or Lashweed Lurker. I think it's Scour the Lab. Submit. Alright. Let's try it. This hand could get there. It's a little greedy, but it's definitely doable. Ooh, that's not a good start. It's gonna start the 3-3 beat down here. Oh, I don't have a 3-drop as well. Immerwolf. Tovolar, yikes, man. We did not see that game 1 or game 2. It's okay, we just need to make it to 5 mana. Which we could do with this hand. Briarpack Alpha helps a lot. And so does Flip the Switch if he drops a 4-drop here. If he has a second play after this, I'm just cooked, no matter what I do, so. Here's to hoping that isn't the case. Alright, great. Ooh, just the wind. Is that better than Briarpack Alpha? I don't think so. I'm just gonna send it with this. I can't use a Decayed token. Might as well just deal 2. Aw, dude, Kessig Wolf Run just kills me, doesn't it? Well, luckily we have just the wind. Okay, decided not to activate it. If he just has a burn spell, though, I lose to that instead. Alright, GG's. I'm dead. Yeah, he curved out better than me. Nothing I can do. It was the Kessig Wolf Run there that really absolutely murdered me that game. Well, we can't leave it on that. Let's run it back. Really quickly, I'm going to refund BE702's channel points. I don't know how to do that. Oh well. We'll run it back for one more. Any second now. Just one more. Just one more player. Any second now. There we go. I am pulled immediately to Garrick, but it's very hard to deny that Geist of St. Trapt kind of owns. Though he isn't what he used to be. I think I'm going to take Garrick. Just as like the strongest card in the pack, in my opinion. In a vacuum. Huh. What to take? I think the best card in the pack is Spell Queller. Patrician Geist. We could try to force spirits, I think. Well, Night Pack Ambusher is definitely the best card in pack. Omniverse Night Trap is actually very good, too. I'm going to take the Fly Trap. Maybe we aren't actually out of green after all. Well, you see a Mind Flayer, you pick a Mind Flayer. Okay, well, we're probably not on Spell Queller or that then, unless we get like a Bant Triome and a lot of fetch lands. Hopefully the blue-green duel comes back around. Already having a Planeswalker will help boost Delirium. Turn up to one target creature to its owner's hand. That's pretty swell. Looking like a good bounce spell. Hopefully we wield the counterspell we saw in the earlier pack. And then the Dream Root Cascade as well. I could see it happening. And we still have the Spirit's Privet if we open up something that's better. I don't think Ghostly Dancers or Mirror Hall Mimic count as better. Though I do think Mirror Hall Mimic is the best card in the pack. All right. There's a Root Coiled Creeper in the first pack as well that I'd really like to get back. Just those 2-mana dorks do so much work. There's that one 3-mana land enchantment where you enchant a land and makes it tap for 2 colorless, and you also investigate. That would be a nice one to get back as well. Or not back, but to open. Traverse the Ubenwald kills. This card is insane. Lets you tutor up any creature or land if you have Delirium. So that plus, like, Omnivorous Flytrap for a lethal. That sort of stuff is very good. And then worst case scenario, it's just basic land cycling. We already have 3 creatures, enchantment, sorcery, planeswalker. Hedge Maze or Root Coiled Creeper. I was not kidding when I said 2-mana dorks matter. Take a Kessig Prowler. Alright, now we're pretty hard stuck in green. Wasn't the case before. So Spellcaller is only going to come online if we find ourselves a fetch land and a Bant Triome, really. I would like that Dream Root Cascade now. That would be swell. This is my 3rd time drafting Simic. I could try out Kessig Cage Breakers. I'm not sure if it's actually that good, but guess I'll just take like my Asthma Demon or something. Okay, there's our Dream Root Cascade, as predicted. Hey, Honored Heirloom. Honestly, not the worst card we could be running. Ramps us into Mind Flayer or Kessig Cage Breakers. We could be doing worse for ourselves. And a cliff top retreat. It's either Briar Pack Alpha or Twist Reality, and I think I'm going to take the Alpha. Just a 4-drop is really good off of the 2-mana dork here. Interesting. Oh, it's Malevolent Rumble for sure. That card's just broken. Top 4 cards, put a permanent card from among them into your hand, and then the rest into your graveyard. We have Planeswalker, Artifacts, Enchantment. All of these are permanents. All of our lands are permanents. It hits like everything. We have drafted 1 card, not including Malevolent Rumble, that isn't a permanent. There's Weirding Wood. I hope I get that back. That being said, it's really hard to pass Wooded Foothills here. Breeding Pool or Cemetery Prowler? What do you want to bet that Breeding Pool comes back? Dreamroot Cascade was basically last pick in the other pack. Twitching Doll is definitely better, though. It's an artifact. It's a 2-mana dork. It's pretty high pick. Breeding Pool will come back. And even if not, I'll still run the Wooded Foothills for Delirium purposes. All right, I don't think we're going to see an Ishkanah. Reclusive Taxidermist? Oh my gosh, we just have all the 2-mana dorks. And the best thing is that none of these 2-mana dorks are really that dead. They all serve some sort of purpose later in the game as well. This is stellar so far. Mind Flayer, my goat. Rise from the Tides or Spider spawning? I mean, we already have Kessed's Cage Breakers. I think I'm going to take Spider spawning. We don't really have a way to flash it back. Maybe we can get the Sultai Triome. Or Zagoth Triome, as it's called. Hinterland Harbor is pretty great. Yep, that looks like the pick. Not a lot going on here. Maybe it's a Stitcher Geralf. Ooh, Malevolent Hermit. Actually, I think I'm going to take Twist Reality. We definitely are in the Ishkana waiting room. We really want her. I guess Tovolar. Maybe Brood Spinner was better. Just because we're planning on splashing black anyway. Let's see the Breeding Pool wield. Weirding Wood. Absolutely. Ooh, I don't know if it wheeled. It did not. Ooh, interesting. Someone else is in blue-green. Guess we'll take an Ill-Tempered Loner. Drag to the Roots. Could see play. Let's see what we would get in pack 3. Omnivorous Flytrap's definitely our best card. Ooh. I say as I accidentally put it in sideboard. All right. Ren at 7 is pretty stellar. Yeah, I'm hard-pressed to really take anything else out of this pack. Phantom and Interference would be the other one that I'd be kind of interested in. So Mana Leak is pretty good. Or Miscalc, rather. Ren and 7's just too good. Polluted Delta or Memory Deluge. I could see Briar Bridge Tracker being the best card in this pack for us. We already have a fetch land and it's not even on, so... Man, there's nothing in here. It's either Wolfbitten Captive or Havengul Runebinder. I'm gonna take the Wolfbitten Captive. Avacyn's Pilgrim. Misty. Or Unsubstantiate. Like I said, we already have a fetch land. It just isn't on. I'm gonna take Unsubstantiate. Dissection tools. That's about it, really. No, Uvenwald Oddity. What am I saying? This card's incredible with all these 2-mana dorks. All right, we're relying more on spider spawning and creature milling and whatnot. Hard evidence. That's a sorcery. Get those card types. Yeah, the only thing I'd ever want in the world is an Ishkana, but we're not going to get that, like, 9th pick, 10th pick. Cut Stitcher Geralf. Okay. Honored Heirloom should also probably go. Okay. Man. This person's tanking about their card. That card's really bad. At least for me. Ulrich. It's a good card. I mean, we have a lot of red cards. We could end up splashing. We need like a Stomping Grounds or something. I guess just take Return to Nature as a answer. Sideboard card. Like, we already have our 23. We just run Stitcher Geralt. Guess Vexing Scuttler. Avangul Runebinder. Ghost of Perfection. Full Moon's Rise. Okay, we didn't really end up getting there in terms of like an actual strong deck. We can win games with this one, but I don't know if I'm like feeling it too hard. Oh, Dissection Tools. That is better than Stitcher Geralf. And Wolf. We have a lot of green-red cards in the sideboard. Alright. We can just get an even split of blue and green here. Because the Wooded Foothills is green only. It's 8 blue mana. And 11 green. Sounds good to me. Let's rock it. I'll keep. We just need one green. And the clue helps us get there. And then worst case, we're twist realitying something. There we go. Very well, shock my friend. I will not be attacking with the crab. All right, very well. All right, pass with the counterspell up, and I can also crack the clue if he plays nothing. All right. It's a 1/1. If he attacks with that, I might twist reality. Well, I guess I just let that resolve, because I can't counter it anyway. And draw myself a card. All right, very good. I'll investigate again, and I have ramped some more. Ral's pretty great. All right, let's just crack this clue. Opponent's thinking really hard about attacking. All right. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but well, let's make him have it. Oh, I just tapped this for normal. Doesn't matter. I didn't have another better play besides bottomless pooling his Curious Homunculus, which I'm not even sure I'm too keen on doing. Just another scry one is I'm very happy to see. Damn, yeah, that works. He always takes a long time on attack step. It's curious. We need to find a way to answer Roaring Furnace here, or else we just lose. Waiting on opponent. Any second now. Oh, my turn. I don't know if I'm really chomping at the bit to really bottomless pool here. I think I'll just hold up Twist Reality and do this if I don't spend my mana. Xander's Lounge. Opponent's very flooded. So long as we don't see minus Ral big instant or sorcery, I think it's okay. Scry 1, very good. One top, 0 bottom. Well, I don't think we're... No, we can beat this. That's fine. Both of those are okay to resolve. I'll probably counter the Mana Form Hellkite when it comes back down. Oh, golly, this guy. He loves running his clock down. Alright, well, I'm not winning with these draws, but certainly try. I don't think I'm attacking Ral. Like, Ral's just gonna do what Ral's gonna do. He's already at 10 loyalty. Opponent's probably just new to Magic Online. Hi, Cadence. Thank you so much. Attack my opponent. For 4 damage. Great. Alright. Copying his next instant or sorcery. Desperate Ravings. Yeah, you can draw a million. That's hardly the worst thing in the world. He didn't want a Mana Form Hellkite first. He randomly discarded Mana Form Hellkite. And he randomly discarded Spiked Corridor Torture Pit. Yikes. Poor guy. Ooh, spider spawning. I don't have too many creature cards in my graveyard, but it's certainly nice to see. Oh, I could have leveled... No, I couldn't have, because I played it last turn. I'll unlock Locker Room. Whenever one or more creatures deal combat damage to a player. Attack you. Waiting on opponent to decide blocks. It's a very zen game when you get someone new to Magic Online, you know? Get a lot of time to think to yourself and reflect and etc. Cobble Brute. Waiting on you. The Ponderer. Oh, Magic the Gathering is really an exhilarating game. Maybe he's double queued or something. Opponent conceded. For some reason. I kind of want Return to Nature, actually. We cut the Mirror Hall Mimic. Though I'm not even sure if we're getting a game 2 here. Does anyone have a deck list they want me to look at? Okay, I mean, this hand does some stuff. Unsubstantiate's pretty great. Weirding Wood, we just need to find a 5-drop, really. Village Messenger, very well. Briar Pack Alpha. Could just bounce this thing. Make him replay it. Sure sounds good to me. He seemed very instant and sorcery heavy, not very creature heavy. I'll take 2 to get more information. Unsubstantiated. Try refreshing. That is my recommendation to you, Salem Cross. I think I will hard evidence here. I don't have a 5-drop I really want to be ramping into. My opponent seems to be playing the game again. Luckily for us, so. Alright. Great. Seems pretty good to ramp here. We have instant sorcery. Oh, that thing has to die. Ooh, copying already. Yikes, yeah, that's pretty strong. Think twice getting discarded's very good. And Fire's on death is not a 0 either. It has Menace. Why isn't he attacking with his Menace creature? True. Add in 1 minute. It's okay, guys. You're not really missing that much. Smoldering Egg. Very well. The Smeg. Tormenting Voice. Nice. A lot of card advantage from the opponent. Just F6ing this. Oh, nice. Yeah, Rao can ping Planeswalkers. The question is he willing to sacrifice the rest of his board to get Renin 6 down? I don't know if I would be down to kill my own Geralf. Unless he just happens to have a Strangle or something. Does Strangle hit Planeswalkers? Oops, sorry, the ad's going now. Malevolent Hermit, I see. Just pass through combat. Weird. Now I could Mind Flayer Geralf or Smoldering Egg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 mana. So I could get... Omnivorous Flytraps in my graveyard. Damn, that's such a bummer. I guess I'll get Briar Bridge Tracker then? Alright. Opponent needs to have some real heat to deal with what I have going on over here. Which he could. Smoldering Egg could flip, the sky could fall. He could make a million zombie tokens and put a +1/+1 counter on each of these things. Like, there's a lot that could happen here. Null Drifter. That card's pretty good. Opponent just conceded. This is definitely... I don't know what happened that game. That was definitely like the weirdest game of Magic I've played. I don't know what my opponent was doing. I don't know what was happening. Down was up was down. Still, we won, though. Yeah, like, exactly. I guess I won. BE702, are you going to be around for the end of the stream? Because we can do the MS Paint Magic then. I tried asking you what you wanted earlier before we started the last draft, but you went AFK or something. You weren't around. You've been paired for your match. Yes, I would like to play first. GLHF. I'll keep. This is Malevolent Rumble hand. Guess we'll just start on Island. And no play. Alright, I guess we're just going to jam the Malevolent Rumble then. I think I'll take Twitching Doll. It suits my curve the best. Actually, Uvenwald Oddity was probably slightly better. We'll see. Because if he answers the Eldrazi spawn, then Twitching Doll is definitely better. If he plays a 2-drop... Okay. Twitching Doll was better. I think we're just going to fetch basic Forest here. I think the upside of playing Twitching Doll into Dissection Tools is higher than Briar Bridge Tracker being a 4/3 attacking next turn. We also start getting some funny counters on this guy. Anjay's Ravenger. Very well. Ravenge to meet you. Just drop the dissection tools. Manifest Dread. I guess we'll give it the ability to get +1/+1 and also not reveal Mind Flayer. Night Pack Ambusher. I see, just to get the value off the Anu's Ravager. Ooh, discarded 3 lands and a Wolf-Bitten Captive. That's pretty value. Though if he's any sort of aggressive deck, I imagine he's going to be very hard-pressed to beat me. Bottomless Pool, bounce the Night Pack Ambusher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Level this up. Start drawing cards. All right, so in the end, Twitching Doll was actually the best card to grab. Does this activate only as a sorcery? Yep, activate only as a sorcery. All right, well, now he has a Night Pack Ambusher face down here. He's going to try to get me with it. Yeah, I think we're going to snap off the trade. We can also turn this face up if he decides to flash in the wolf. In which case, nom 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 nom, and we eat it. Pack Guardian. Turn this creature face up. +1/+1, baby. Surprise, it's a Mind Flayer. I think this is better than Root Coil Creeper. Surprise! Manifest mattered! It's rare you see that happen. Arlen. The Pack's Hope. Create 2/2/2 green wolves. Oh, brutal. That was the exact card I was thinking about. I should have done my classic called shot maneuver. I just have so much action in my hand that I don't care if the twitching doll dies, like, quite frankly. All right, well, it's looking like a commander game for my side. I've almost hit the magical 40. So, dissection tools carries, man. Paying costs. Volatile arsonist, I see. Ooh, let me hook you up here, girl twink. Random Scryfall card. Drowned Catacomb, Lord of the Rings. Oh, it's Golem's little hideout. Is it? Am I going crazy? This is where Golem is, right? I'm not going crazy. $2. Um, draw a nice little card here. Mirror Hall Mimic. Interesting. Well, that could be a Mind Flayer. Whenever we see fit. Blue-green Root Coil Creeper. Your turn. Oh, we. Ooh, that's a good card. Gonna be able to ping off and finish my Mind Flayer. Huh? That is a weird ping, because you can ping it with Volatile Arsonist after you attack. You could have killed my Mind Flayer there. Oh, what a crushing turn. Mirror Hall Mimic. Enter as a copy of Mind Flayer. Gain control of that target creature. And I guess I'll Spider Spawn as well, just for fun. I shouldn't be doing this, by the way. It's just funny. You know what? I'll just attack with Mind Flayer. I could just get Pyroclasm to my day's ruined here, but this is funnier. Like, holding onto the Spider Spawning there is definitely the better play to do, but... Man, oh man, is that not funny. I think we just run it back. I didn't really feel strongly about any sort of swaps. My only real sideboard card feels like Return to Nature. And I don't see any artifacts that need removing or enchantments that need removing or etc. Man, we actually have a lot of ramp. It normally feels like I struggle with that in this cube. Opponent's thinking long and hard about their deck decisions. Or their deck swaps, you know. There we go. This is a keeper and a half. Holy smokes. This hand's incredible. Turn 1 dork, turn 2 dork, turn 3 mind flayer off the top deck. Sure. A 2/2 haster. And we'll play this. Whatever's next in our playlist. Oh man, this sucks. Alright, double dorks are online. I should have attacked with Avacyn pulled in there. Whoa. Is that a Moo? That feels stolen. Royalty-free music, copyright-free Toon Tank. Spooky, funny Halloween background music. Oh, okay. You got me with the rabbit light. Hot. Hey, hard evidence is pretty great. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good card. Luckily for us, we'll be bouncing it. Crack the clue. Ren and 7, that's incredible. Yeah, I think I'm just going to develop Ren and 7. Could make a 4/4. And then we can go for the bounce this turn. We're not at such a low life total that I'm scared of the old Temper Loner. And I'll happily sack my crab to keep my Ren and 7 alive. Or Ren and... Yeah, it's Ren and 7. I think I'll pretty happily block with Crab and then block with Tree Folk, if that's what it comes down to. Yep. And who knows, maybe he has the werewolf trick where he can flip this upside down. Doesn't look like it though. So this still dies either way. And at the end of the day, he'll just have a 3/3. Yeah, let's just get our lands. Oh, nice. Spider spawning. Just thin the deck here. All right. Well, now he can't flip my Wrenn and 6. I want to block with Apacyn's Pilgrim here. And then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll be able to flash back the spider spawning and make a giant tree folk. Yeah. It's funny you thought that was going to work. Because that doesn't have trample. Build Temper Loner, as predicted. And a tap land. All right. I think we have this game in the bag. Ooh, dissection tools. So what I think will happen here is I'm just going to -3. And then flashback spider spawning. For spiders. And then we have a dissections tools coming down, which we could then equip onto the tree folk pretty freely with the spider tokens. Oh, pretty sweet. Once this thing's an 8/8, ill-tempered loner kind of can't deal with it at all. Yeah, that's pretty good. Paying costs. Daybreak Ranger. I get it. Daybreak. Okay, Twitching Doll's pretty interesting. So let's think here. I think Twitching Doll is definitely getting played. Yeah, and then I'll also just resolve the dissection tools. I don't think there's any reason to wait here. I'll put Briar Bridge Tracker underneath. Man, it would have been nice to have Mind Flare. But this makes this a 4/4 now. 4 is a pretty good number. So what could happen here is opponent blocks with Ill Temper Loner, then sacrifices Full Moon Rise. Basically, I'm attacking here to get rid of Full Moon's Rise, and then it will get rid of my Manifest, but at the end of the day, I don't think I really care about that. And if he just lets it through, hey man, it's 4 free damage. Sure. That works for me. We have an ad break starting in 35 seconds for Twitch watchers, by the way. Let's see here. All right, no blocks. Block, block. This shouldn't kill me. That's a pretty good card. So this is going to do 6 to me, because this will trigger whenever any permanent deals damage. And my lifelink is effectively negated. That creature deals damage equal to its power to him. Ooh, actually, we're not dead here. I can gain 10 off Garrick. Okay, interesting blocks. I'm not going to flip this face up, otherwise I'd die. Okay, he's going to get two 10 damage pings. Or two, not 10 damage pings, I'd be dead. He's going to get two... He's going to get a 4 and a 6 damage ping. Six. Garrick. Deals 3 damage to this, and then 10 damage back to Garrick. And I should get the lifelink from this exchange. There you go, I'm at 25 now. Your turn. Alright, and he's going to fight my tree token, probably. Alright, he's going to fight Twitching Doll and then ping this, I see. We still get to live a turn, though. Interesting plays. Oh god, that's so strong. Luckily, the Nightbound side doesn't do too much. Oh, it has haste. Never mind. Yep, I'll take a million. So my Garrick play actually saved my life. Sadly, it doesn't look like it's going to matter too much. Well, we have to attack you. I take 10 and I die. Yeah, the lifelink isn't going to matter here. Yeah. Yeah, we're just dead. Five, 10, 15. But the life link is just negated by the Howlpack Avenger. And you can also pump it. I'm so dead. I'm dead no matter what there. I definitely want Return to Nature, I think. It's hard to cut anything else. Ren owned that game. So did Spider Spawning. Like, everything's like kind of an all-star. Whatever, I'll just submit. Waiting on opponent. Oh joy. We have a lot of red-green cards. Ooh-wee. Opponent's thinking long and hard about what's going in their deck. All right, here we go. Guess I would like to play first. And I'll keep a hand with Malevolent Rumble in it. We do not have any blue mana for this. Wooded Foothills is not blue mana. This only fetches for green. I think our opponent went AFK. This is the second game in a row. Just my luck. Yippee. Maybe we'll threaten to fetch something scary. Ooh, a Wooded Foothills. I could get a Surveil land. Yikes, that is terrifying. Well, that's not what we're looking for. Yo, Garruk Relentless kind of owns here. And we have Delirium. Mayor of Avabrook. Yeah. You're silly if you think I'm gonna let you untap with that thing. Unless... Yeah, no, I think it's wise just to kill that thing. Garruk value! Next turn, make a 1/1 Black Wolf with Death Touch and then Omnivorous Flytrap. Huge monster. Who needs blue mana, honestly? It's for chumps. Unholy Heat, sure. Stomping Ground, Shocked. For Briarbridge Tracker. I think I'm gonna just Omnivorous Flytrap here. It just blocks the board pretty well. Traverse the Uvenwald. That can get me anything I want. So only one creature in my graveyard. I might just get Dreamroot Cascade. Or Hinterland Harbor. Just put 2+1/+1 counters here. And this will grow out of control. Mirror Hall Mimic it on my next turn. Oh, disgusting. I'll probably play Briarbridge Tracker. But it's funny to think about. I am worried about the loner. That's why I'm holding back the Mirror Hall Mimic. Can't attack with anything. Attacks with Briarbridge Tracker. Interesting. I think I'll just take the 4. Yeah, I'm just going to take 4 here. It's all right with me. Good attack opponent. Good soul read. Cracks to the clue. All right, very well. All right, well... I think I'm just going to pull the trigger on this play because it's hilarious. I am going to Avacyn's Pilgrim. And Mirror Hall Mimic. I'm going to Mirror Hall Mimic Omnivorous Flytrap. I'll put 2 counters here. And then I'll attack with this Omnivorous Flytrap. And I'll put 2+1/+1 counters here. I'll put 1 here, 1 here. And my opponent's going to be dead very soon. Does my opponent have Blasphemous Act? He does have the Ill-Tempered Loner. A Braid. 3 damage, sure. Incendiary Flow, 3 damage. Alright, well that's a 2 for 1. I'll take my 2. I think if I just load this buddy up with counters, I don't have to worry about a thing in the world. I have 1 too. Boop. No, I don't think I will. I think everything I said makes perfect sense, and we won. About to get our 3rd trophy of the season. Ending the stream on a good note, you know. Second trophy with Simic. Blue-green Delirium. I won the die roll. That's a good start. And I see Malevolent Rumble. GL, HF. We also have a bounce spell. Rumble. I probably want Mimic. Although Briarprack Alpha is also pretty good. Plus, I can use the Mirror Hall Mimic from my graveyard. Yeah, I think I'll just get the Alpha. No, I can't. I need to get the Mimic. It's too much value. I could also see an argument for the land. Get your third land for the dissection tools. Heir of Falconwrath. 3/2 flyer. Alright, well, there's our last land that we need. I think I'll just Oddity. Whoa, Nelly. That's a new mountain. Is that from a secret lair? I kind of want to force my opponent to discard a card first. He's just going to kill my card? Yeah, sure. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to bounce this thing until after he's discarded a card to it. Because so long as it's a 2/1, I'm not really too scared of it. Like, I'm about to develop lifelink for the rest of my life. There we go. Put the tracker under here. Alright, well, we have a 4/4 lifelinker. Hopefully he doesn't have an answer. If he does, he does. Whatever, it's okay. Happens. Happens. Man, he has full-on aggro madness going on. That's pretty good. I'll take a million billion. Okay, okay. Hard evidence. Man, I wish I had one more blue. Mirror Hall Mimic. Falconwrath Gorgers. Dissection tools. Pass. And if he has a kill spell for my 7/5 here, then I wasn't gonna win this game anyway. Yeah, there's not a lot I could have done here. You just had the perfect draw. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot I can really bring in either. It's just how it crumbles. What a perfect curve. What a beating. Yes, I would like to play first. And I will keep this hand. Okay, the bounce spell makes me want to play Avacyn's Pilgrim. Because I can bounce his play here, and then I can unsubstantiate a different play. Whoa, okay, nothing. I think I'll just pass. The Briar Pack Alpha makes me want to pass here. Because I can use it as a trick to protect the Avacyn's Pilgrim. -3, -3. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Yeah, I'd rather just instantiate his play. I was thinking like a shock, not like a -3, -3. That is a good thing to unsubstantiate, I think. Well, if we miss land drops, we're just not going to win. At least we dealt with the Socialite, though. Bottomless Pool can bounce his next play, and I can crack the Clue token. Alright, it's not over. Tormenting Voice is a nothing play. Silent Visitor. That's also nothing. Okay, let's start by Bottomless Pool. Bouncing a Silent Visitor. Thank you. Oh, I should have attacked first, my bad. I'm on autopilot right now. I'm like, I need a land, I need a land, I need a land. The life totals aren't what's going to win this game. Ugh, he's going to get a madness effect here. Or not. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I think we just develop Ren in 7. I have to get ahead on board on my versus my opponent here. If I attack here, he's going to flash something in. Sinister Concoction here. Gonna blow up my Tree Folk and then put in a Vampire. Anye's Ravengers or something. Yep, puts in a Silent Visitor. And I will happily block your Silent Visitor with my Briarbridge Tracker. Yeah, like if this was Anye's Ravengers that gets put into play for Madness, my guy becomes a 2/3, he gets the trade here, and then my Tree Folk's dead anyway, which is like gnarly. Like unbeatable. Lightning Axe my creature. Discarding Markov Baron. Okay, this is not a big deal. We have heat, like non-stop heaters, so it's okay. I think I'll just drop the dissection tools now. Put a forest under this. Just to increase the creature count in my graveyard right away. Because I don't want to just assume he can answer this manifest. Of course he can answer it. And he's Vampire Socialite. Hard evidence. And pass. He has everything. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go mad. I'll just take 1,000,000. It's okay. Valkyrath Pit Fighter, sure. Alright, ad break over. Since you have first strike, deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter. That shouldn't matter too much. Block the 5. Block the 3/3. I'll take 7, go up to 7. So I have to block the 4/4. Did I do my math wrong? Oh, they have first strike. I'm an idiot. All right, whatever. My opponent just had the heat, had the gas all the time, no let up, and I just drew worse than him. So, like, there's not a lot you can do in that situation when your opponent just has everything and you stumble on lands. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I don't know if B702 is here. Hello? I suppose not. So, we'll do the MS Paint Magic another time for B702 who redeemed it, or I'll refund you your channel points or etc. Great.